And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes!
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaps, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out the safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. Chaps on.
To know if they have acid.
Well, I'll have to look at this later. I'll just have to be like weak and powerless tonight, whatever.
Oh
The
my
other
God,
fun thing
right.
to consider is with paladins.
We're live,
if
by the way.
they have, I mean, this is still perfectly fine advice.
You
If they
should
have
know
two
this
separate,
too. To the audience.
If they have two separate attacks, that's not considered one attack with two swings. If you do a quicken spell, you can do one attack as a spell action and with quickened, and then one attack as a actual attack and a bonus action spell.
Whoa.
2 attacks and a spell. And a pizza.
Damn.
I love that. I love that you are our min maxer. That makes me so happy.
Wow.
You can tell I came up through the magic pipeline.
Shoo.
I like boom.
Yes, you do. All right, so we are live. I had no idea. I'm just going to thank you guys in advance. When I started this thing like 4 years ago during COVID, there was not an inkling in my mind that at some point in 2025 we would be on episode 1 of season 4. So that is where we are tonight. Yeah. So thank you guys.
We're slow bloomers.
Welcome to episode 1 of
Repeated
season
bloomer.
4. Repeated. We're just going to keep doing it over and over again until we
We're
get it
gonna
right.
keep blooming.
From the top.
Yeah. So here's welcome to episode 1 of season 4. A very, very highly modified descent into Avernus, where I have basically had the entire city of Waterdeep instead of El Turel sucked into Avernus. So that's where we're starting tonight. The players have some idea of what has happened if you watched the last episode of last season, which was like 2 weeks ago. So anyway, let us introduce ourselves. And we do, I will say this in advance. This is Ella's birthday stream, so happy birthday, Ella.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella!
Happy birthday!
28 again.
I'll take 2. Yeah, all right.
I've been 28 so many times, I am 29.
Yeah, see, I was 27 for about a decade, and then around the time COVID hit, I was like, well, I can't get Botox until things change.
I had the
So I guess
same
I'm turning
thought.
28 this year.
I was
Yeah,
scared to death about that. I was like, what am I going to do without Botox?
So now I've been 28 since 2020, and man, it hits you.
It's a long time. It's a long time.
All right, let us introduce ourselves. Ella, why don't you go first, since it's your birthday?
Hi, I'm Ella Darling. I am on OnlyFans and posting and doing things again after
A hiatus.
lots of months.
After a 28-year hiatus, no.
So you can find me there again, slowly but surely. I'm, ramping up so I don't overwhelm them. But I am Piranha, the half-elf ranger with just a skosh, just a smidgen of bard for good luck. And I got some cool new bard shit. So I'm a jack of all trades. It's too easy. And yeah, now I can play music and heal my friends. So that is exciting. And we're in hell. Welcome.
Yeah. We're still talking about the game, right?
Maybe.
Oh, darling. Oh, darling.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. And I will especially note that the secret that Piranha shared was that she was secretly intrigued by the fact by the idea and the prospect of getting to know her actual father, and promptly got sucked into hell. So.
Yep. So that shows me for expressing emotional vulnerability. Never doing that again. For the
Sounds like
birds.
normal family relations.
All right, Kelly, who are you and who are you playing?
I was trying to figure out what my age was in relation to the number of Botox units I get. And I can't figure out the ratio. So anyway, I'll think about the math later. I'm Kelly. I'm old. And I am 28 plus. And I am Aurora Luna Winterstar, who has had lots of Botox. And she cannot sing. So she's a useless bard. That's my depressing intro.
No, she uses cantrips to just continually cast the cantrip to sing.
She uses something unknown to be able to sing. We're not sure what. I'm not sure what. I'll figure it out.
Alrighty then.
But yes, I barred somehow.
Did you want to announce any real life announcement or not?
No.
Okay.
The thing.
We got married. If you didn't know, we got married over the weekend.
Yes,
so.
many a year ago. Yes.
Yeah, many
was
like
y'all's
30.
anniversary?
No, I'm making it up.
He's just being stupid.
Yeah.
Oh man, I felt like a real asshole for not remembering.
No, this is your birthday stream. We wouldn't impose upon it anyway. So.
By getting married way like decades before knowing me.
Right,
Thank
exactly.
you. That is the consideration I look for
Decades
in a
before you were
friend.
born.
This is ride or die shit. Settle for nothing less.
Yeah, absolutely. Hallelujah.
All right, ride or die, bitch.
I did settle, but that's a whole other thing.
Come on, underscore. Who are you and who you're playing?
Underscore.
Hey guys, it's me. It's your old pal, Myriad. Hi. I feel like I should be getting Botox. Everyone's getting Botox. Should I get Botox?
Everyone.
You only if it calls to you.
Okay. I mean,
like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you hear, "Do me," and it's a bottle of Botox on the shelf, then you know.
I might have had a dream like that, but I don't think it was a bottle of Botox.
You don't need Botox yet, dear.
Nobody needs it. You're fine. Absolutely. Please don't internalize.
That's right.
my
Nobody
bullshit.
needs it.
People with migraines might need it.
That's
10 out of 10.
Certainly benefit
yeah.
from it. Yes.
But hey, it's your old pal Dee Dee. Dee Dee's pretty jazzed about being in hell. This is probably the greatest thing that's happened to her in quite some time.
I actually read through Dee Dee's
know.
character sheet, and I was laughing reading some of the background. And I'm like, oh, all right. Okay.
I mean, the Eye of Vecna thing was close, right?
Yeah.
Different game, different Dee Dee.
Seth wouldn't let me have the hand of Vecna this time.
No, sorry, you're not starting the game with the hand of Vecna.
You're really bumming me out. That's me.
Yeah. Do you want commissions open? No? Blah.
No commissions. Myriad has a really bad time doing things lately, and also I'm still busy moving.
Did you just say Myriad has really bad time doing things lately?
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, dear.
Yeah, that can describe the past 3 years.
All right,
me
Jax.
when you give me a thing. No, thank you.
Jax, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hello, with better sound. Hang on, I'm gonna type.
Ooh.
Oh shit, I just closed Twitch. Hang on. Woo! All right, where are we? Here we are. Okay. I am Senzen Dragonborn Paladin. Being in hell is gonna be a fucker. I don't know. I mean, come on, man. Woo! Bring it on, then. Let's do this. I'm a little concerned, but I'm ready.
All right.
Ready for some devil bitches.
Clover B, who are you and who you're playing?
Hi, I'm Clover B. I'm playing Menredin. She is a normally moist Triton warlock who enjoys making friends and singing them songs of her people. And she is suffering deeply and greatly in this horrifically dry atmosphere with no ocean to speak of. And she blames the dwarves.
Why the
We
dwarves?
should always blame the dwarves for everything.
The dwarves are a horrifically landlocked people. And this feels like their kind of nonsense.
All right, I like that. Go, run with it. Blaming the dwarves for getting sucked into hell. All right. I'm going to change the music from our little intro music to something a little more sinister. And
Franya speaks Dwarvish and spent a semester abroad with Dwarvish people, and so she's feeling very offended on their behalf with full white girl on the internet energy.
Okay.
Menderden
They're
has
actually
never
very complex people.
Menderden has never actually met a dwarf, but she doesn't trust people who spend that much time around rocks.
And not submerged in water.
No.
Dee Dee has met dwarves, and she just doesn't like the cut of their jib.
What is a jib, as applies to a person? I know what it is on a ship, but like, is it the same? Cut of the jib?
I think it's a metaphorical jib.
It's appearance, manner, or general style, especially the way you convey.
I don't like the cut of your
emotion.
balls.
I don't like the cut of your foreskin. Dee Dee,
I was waiting for that.
I mean,
Great minds.
Edie and I have different kinds of magic eyes. You don't know what we see.
And we don't know what foreskin traditions are in any one of y'all's cultures.
Dee Dee is anti-circumcision.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
can
so
you
it
circumcise a cloaca?
Menderden
Not for herself.
where there's a will, there's a way, is what I'm gonna guess.
Unless
I mean,
she can have it.
we're in
I'm just
hell.
thinking
If
about
there's a
cloaca
place
porn.
they can learn to circumcise a cloaca, it's gonna be right where we're at right now. Ah, shit. Sorry.
I forgot about the Inspector gadget.
That's pretty awesome.
That,
Alright.
I think, is more accurate even than the dancing squirrel for us.
Yeah. So let us begin tonight with, do you want to have gone back to Troll Skull Alley, or do you want to make your way back to Troll Skull Alley from the, from coming up out of the Vault of the Dragons to find out that these, hurricane force, scalding, tar-smelling, bile-smelling winds are rushing down the streets. The sky is black overhead. Do you want to do that, or do you want to have already made your way back to Troll Skull Alley? Now
Let's
What's the
do it.
difference?
All
Well,
right.
we're already
I'm gonna
there
say let's
versus
not-
the journey there.
Let's not
Yeah.
time skip. Let's see what you do to us on the walk back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we already looted everything within reach?
Well, so
There
remember,
wasn't a lot of loot.
there was a lot of loot. There was 500,000 gold dragons.
I mean, yeah, I'm already wearing that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
All
saying, like,
500,000.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be blinded by the dragons. If there's other looting opportunities on the way, on the walk back, I just want to be aware of them.
As with
Waste not, want
any
not.
natural disaster, you emerge from the Vault of the Dragons. Well, magical, unnatural disaster? There's a lot of looting going on. Remember, this is in the Docks District, one of the poorest districts of Waterdeep. So you look around, shop windows are getting smashed, people are looting, people are doing the things that people do in awful situations.
Okay, well, I don't want to loot
can
like
I-
a looter. I want to loot a corpse. So
Can I roll to pick up stuff off the street?
Looting a corpse is much better than looting actual life.
Sure, I mean,
exactly.
yes. Give me a D100 roll.
Can we all roll?
Sure.
Dee Dee would like to try and get the looters to not loot around here and instead go towards, like, the North Ward. And where it's the
42.
Castle Ward where it's all rich people.
I got a
That's a
1
good
on
idea.
100.
You find a piece of, like, a used rag. Just, use
33.
piece of, like, yeah. With the 33, you find a mostly dead fish.
42.
That's a living fish.
Oh,
Yes.
sweet.
Hey, Menardin, do you want this living fish? It's mostly dead, but it's not dead, which means it's alive. Do you want it?
Heck yeah.
There you go.
How are you going to
Does
keep it alive?
smell?
No,
I
it's
was
like
gonna
flopping
eat it.
around.
Yeah, I thought she'd probably eat it.
Okay.
I was
So
gonna
you
eat
have
it like
salt
corn on
water?
the cob,
Keep it alive.
You found a taco.
like elote.
Fish taco.
It's good as hell.
All right.
What I find.
Hold on. Random items. Sorry. I'm just finding a better list because this one is
I
silly.
still can't believe I got a 1 on a 100. That's pretty special.
Did somebody get a 31?
I got a 42, but if it's
Okay,
that
never
funny,
mind.
I can say I got a 31.
You find a polyhedral dice.
Nice.
If you roll it, our entire universe might just.
Can I roll the tiny polyhedral dice?
That's what I was about to say. Roll that.
It's just a tiny polyhedral dice, unfortunately.
Oh. What size is it?
It is palm size, so it's the size of like one of these oversized D20s. There you go.
Oh, okay. So is it a D20?
It is a D20.
Okay.
Next.
Is that like an extra thing she can roll in game?
It's going in my pocket.
Who's next?
I did a 56.
56. A scrap of paper on which is written something in Goblin.
I can read Goblin.
Edie, here.
I think our goblin can.
I'm a goblin.
It's the beginning of a love letter that begins with, "My darling Bess."
Aw.
Edie, it's a love letter. Nothing good.
It might be sexting. They used to sex this way. I read on.
Yeah, how does it
anything
end?
juicy?
It's literally, it just starts and that's it.
I'm
That's the whole.
Bess had quite a behind. That's what I'm assuming.
They ran out of steam
finished early.
They finished early.
As you're walking and looting, I mean,
Edie would like to try and get the looters to go not here.
how are you going to do that? Tell me. You know,
She's
it's
gonna like stand on a box, and
So-
she's gonna say, "My fellow poors, you are looting in the wrong area. We must go to the castle ward." Is that the ward where all the rich people are?
the castle ward or the northern ward. The northern ward is like rich merchants, so maybe not them so much as the nobility.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, all right. Give me a persuasion check.
I want this class riot to work one way or
And
another.
I'm just making it clear that the first thing Dee Dee does upon arriving in hell is tell people to go loot somewhere else and go loot the rich people.
Oh hell yeah! Which persuasion you said?
Sure.
Can I was like, can I help her?
I mean, look, you guys are high level characters. Like, and your 18 is swaying the mob to do a thing. So you have absolutely succeeded.
Yes.
It's strangely quiet around the neighborhood now. I mean, other than the gale force biting, stinging hot winds that smell of bile and tar.
Hey, is
I
there
have a
that
question.
one store around here? Sorry, Ella. The one with the holder in the window.
The
Yeah,
magic
it was-
guy.
It was the purple. What was it? Purple something something.
Yeah. Is that around here?
It is. It's in the Dock District. It's across the street from a bar. And you see that the bar is... There are people in the bar defending it, and there's like... Les Mis... Like Les Mis... Like trash walls around the bar. Yeah, to keep people from getting into the bar, and to
It's
maybe
kind of
defend the
impressive.
bar.
They've built that so quickly since we only got here like 5 minutes ago.
Well, you did spend 20 minutes dithering in the Keep of the Dragons before you came out.
Excuse me, like praying
don't
over
know
dead dragon is not
what
dithering.
you're talking about?
My poor dude.
I'm just saying.
By
yeah.
the way, I prayed and like did a little ritual because we can't toss the carcass into the smoldering sulfur or bury it properly. So I did all that I could to.
Did you close the door of the vault behind you?
There was a door.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say we almost certainly did.
Dee Dee doesn't want anyone else to get the dragons because then they could claim the reward for the dragons, and then they also might know that some of the dragons are missing.
Also, there's a lot of shit in there that like no person needs to stumble upon. Like if some kids are out playing, being rapscallions, that's not where they need to rapscal.
Yeah, we did kind of leave that fireball room intact. But kids will be kids.
I think that if a child walks into a fireball trap, it's bad parenting.
Is that not population control?
Which is bad parenting. And if they
Well,
don't have
maybe do it
parents,
again.
bad parenting.
Like, only takes once, and you're definitely not going to do that one again.
As you're having this very deep moral discussion, you do notice that the Griffin Watch is actually out above you in the sky, and they are circling over the castle ward. Looks to be fending off flights of winged infernal devils.
They got that handled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you are in front of the bar, and behind you is the beholder. I forget what the name of it was. If anybody remembers,
Floon.
No, Floon was the guy that you had to rescue.
Don't we need him or somebody to show him the 98% of the gold coins?
Yes, you could absolutely do that. Floon and Volo I forget his name. I'm sorry, I didn't think you guys would even walk down this pathway.
Rainier?
Thank you. Rainier Neverember, whose dad stole the coins in the first place.
Old Zablob's shop.
Old Zablob. Oh my god, thank you. Do you have the note, or are you just looking it up in the module?
I just looked it up. Oh, I just looked it up on Google. I Googled it.
Oh, that's awesome. So the old Zablob shop is still there and strangely untouched. The glass is unshattered.
Dee Dee's gonna just go up to the glass and longingly stare at that stuffed beholder.
Aw. Give me a will saving throw, DC 13.
What the fuck is will?
I'm sorry, wisdom.
I was gonna say that's old for wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wow. I'm going to hope I get Thaco on this one.
Oh, shut it.
I got like a 25.
All right.
What happens if I fail?
You are unable to control your urge, and you smash the glass and take the stuffed beholder.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna willingly fail.
Okay. All right. So you're all having this conversation, and just from behind you, you just watch Dee Dee just smash the glass and like grab the stuffed beholder.
Is there anything else fun in the window?
I mean, there's a couple of candelabras. Here, I've got the thing still up. A couple of candelabras, a couple of jars, colored glass jars, some candles, a leather shoe that looks to be sized for a pony.
Who owns this shop?
A little gnome guy.
Little gnome
Do
guy.
the jars have anything in them?
No, they're just colored glass.
It's a boring shop.
Dee Dee comes over with the I imagine it's really big.
It is Dee Dee sized, so Dee Dee is carrying a Dee Dee sized stuffed beholder.
So look what I got.
Whoa.
So cool.
And I am this bad boy. Perfect opportunity.
I'm jealous. All this other stuff is junk. I can't put
I
any of
wanna,
it in my hair.
I want to write a little note that says, "Already stole all the good shit. Move along, pals." In the window.
Okay.
Just scrawl with chalk. Only trash left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, it is there.
Okay. I tried.
What you gonna do now?
Should we go back home? I
Yeah,
don't want
we
to put
should-
this in my room.
Yeah, it's real big. Will our path home take us by the magic shop?
So I'm gonna flip over to. Ooh, somebody's alarm's going off. That would be Kelly. I'm gonna flip over to the map scene, and as you approach Troll Skull Alley, you see that they have walled off the approaches with those also looking like the barricades from Les Mis, right? There's chairs and tables and whatever they could find to wall everything off to protect Troll Skull Alley from looters.
Do you like anyone manning the walls?
Yes. Pick an entrance, north or south?
North.
All right. Your old friends, Seth and Bromley, the detectives from the Watch, are manning the barrier, and you see several other Watch folk milling around inside behind the barrier.
That's what they've looked like this whole time?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't even see them. Oh, that's not what I expected someone who looked like
a cop.
Like, yeah, like maybe like Teller from Penn and Teller.
I was gonna say like Sam Vimes from.
I mean.
Encore.
So Brom, yeah. I mean, I think, and it's spelled, by the way, Saeth. I didn't name him after myself. He's actually in the thing. So Seth is the tall one. Who does actually
do not acknowledge that
I'm
spelling.
never spelling it that way. Absolutely not. My notes will never say Saeth. I will die on this spell.
Safe.
But I was literally just searching my notes for Seth and Bromley because I was gonna say those are the first like if we have some shit that we can do, I want to talk to them and tell them what happened.
And
so I genuinely say, it's great to see you. I was literally about to find you, and I'm not lying.
And they actually, you see them breathe a sigh of relief upon seeing you. Like, you guys
that
are.
Never happens.
I'm gonna kind of hit this home. You guys are pretty high level, right? You are heroes to a lot of people in Waterdeep. I love the look on Menhardin's face, right? But
Dee Dee's gonna lead in and be like, let's not mention the class uprising.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, so they greet you really fondly, and they say, you know, are you here to help? Do you know what's going on? What's happened?
Oh man, you got 5? Let's take 10.
We're in hell, buddy. Let us in.
They move all this bunch of furniture aside and let you into Troll Skull Alley.
Edie just has like the beholder like above her head as she's marching through.
You see Coraline like
humming something vaguely, you know, French Revolutionary.
Yeah, see the people. Anyway, something a little creepier. There we go. All right. You walk into Troll Skull Alley and you see, you know, all of your old friends. Fala from Coraline's Crown is there, standing on the roof, just kind of looking around. They're holding a wand, just sort of making sure nothing is approaching from the sky. You see your friends Avi and Embrick. They're in the finest armor that they make. You know, just kind of making sure that no devils can make it into Troll Skull Alley. So, yeah.
Oh, shit, Maddie. Oh, we gotta go check our little boy.
Oh, our kid.
Shit.
I mean, we have a basement. He should be fine, right?
No, he doesn't want to go to the basement.
It's
probably worse in the basement than it is out there.
I mean, I'm not thinking like Dee Dee basement. I'm thinking like kitchen basement, like, you know, like inside, no windows.
That's Dee Dee's basement.
Who's opening the door?
Dee Dee's hands are full.
I nominate Sensen.
I will open the door.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Senzen.
Woo!
DC 14.
How did I know? Where is D&D Beyond? Okay.
Behind the cat butt.
Crap. Yeah, he's sleeping. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond. Don't be a turd. Come on. It's frozen. Let me try this.
You want me to roll?
There we go. I got it. Okay. Dex.
Yep. Dexterity saving throw. As
16.
You duck out of the way as one of your own arrows comes flying out the door and almost hits you. Maddie is behind the bar, and on the top of the bar is an armory. It is every weapon that Senzen owns that is not being carried by Senzen at this very moment.
Oh,
I'm so proud.
Oh, wow. Good lad. Now.
And right behind
Easy
Maddie,
there.
right behind Maddie are, you know, a line of courtesans holding daggers and crossbows, and they're ready.
Hell yeah. Stand down.
Come on in. What's going on out there? What's going on?
We're in hell.
Yeah, I know we're in hell, but what's going on?
Yeah, we're in hell, man. I don't know. The city got teleported to hell.
We're gonna need so much lotion.
I'm fine.
He just doesn't have any. He has no idea how to respond to that, and
Yeah.
you know,
A lot of fiends and stuff flying about.
I want to get started on a sauna room. This is the perfect. We'll save so much money on the heating bill. We can just make a room and put water in it, and it'll be a sauna, and we can upcharge so hard for it. I don't know if anyone's going to use it. We just need to convince them that yes, they need it.
We've got great water.
That's just my bedroom.
Okay. Well, I don't want to rent out your bedroom.
I mean,
So
I
Matt-
don't want to either.
Maddie lets you know that none of the water spigots are working.
Well, that puts a wrinkle in my plans and also our survival.
It's probably because the piping and plumbing didn't come with us.
I mean, I wouldn't really worry about our survival considering I have both Jar of Ocean and also summon and control water.
Yeah, I figured we probably amongst us have enough.
We can't drink salt water though, right? Like normal people.
Yeah,
Can't
but
do
I
that.
mean, like, only the jar makes salt water.
Okay.
You know
But I
what? I'm
can't
going to
make
actually make a
food.
ruling that just Menredin, can drink salt water as a Triton.
I figured, but that's why I said us normal people.
Yeah, like that's why I carry the jar around and don't like summon a lot of water, but like I can like control the weather.
Isn't it offensive to refer to non-saltwater drinking people as normal versus Mendridin, who is perfectly normal for Mendridin?
I prefer
close
to
enough at
refer
this
to
point.
various species in different forms of the tonic system. So there's isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic.
Dee Dee is standing next to Menridin, both little goblins in their own rights. Dee Dee with her little beholder, and Menridin with all of her accoutrement. And Dee Dee's gonna look at Mola and go, look at me and tell me this bitch is normal.
Nerd alert.
But I can't make food though. Like I got water. I got like a crap ton of water, but no food.
There'll probably be a lot of dead bodies for us to consume after all of this kind of dies down a little bit, so I won't worry about that too much.
Talk about
I
not
can
normal.
create, I can create water.
Yay! I can make good berries. Probably not enough to like live on, but maybe
Yay.
enough to
I
die
see.
on.
I can make toast.
Technically,
Really good
blueberries would actually be kind of good because it's like enough nutrients for like a day.
That's true. I'm gonna make a round of good berries. Wait, have we slept? Should we?
I
I
don't
think I
think
can get berry right now.
technically I don't think we have.
You might want to take
We're
a little
like-
nap.
We're like vibing on adrenaline.
Yes.
Yeah, I would
You-
be super down for a long rest.
Like
He's
in the
gonna go
last
down in her
45
room.
minutes to an hour, you fought some very high-level spellcasters, had an encounter with an avatar of Lord Asmodeus, and found out you were dragged to hell. So I'm assuming that high is kind of leaving right now.
Life comes at you fast.
It's feeling like a long Friday, but I also feel like we're supposed to, I don't know, make sure we're not gonna die before we go unconscious.
I'll be up.
Yeah,
I don't sleep.
we could do. Oh, you don't sleep. That makes it very convenient then, because whatever is waiting out there, it's not going to get easier in the next however many hours we need. It's probably just going to get harder. So the sooner we can recap or refill our spell slots and sleepy times and all this shit.
You
I
guys
can't
will
make
rest
good
your
berries
weary
until I
little
sleep.
heads. Old Dee Dee's gonna look after you. Don't worry.
Mola needs a nap.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could use a little nap. I might go flood my bedroom.
That's a nice idea. I think you deserve it. You've had a really long day.
All right. I'm going to take a little moment here to have a scene with Senzin. Yeah, as Senzin lays his head down after he does his evening ablutions, and gets ready for prayer and sleep. Let me put some fun music on for this one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Just some nice. There we go. This one. So, as you're falling off to sleep, the the suffering one appears to you and makes it very clear that you are loved, that you are one of the most important members of the church, that it is, you have an important role to play here, and that role is to ease the suffering of everyone around you, even more so than you have been. You have a glowing feeling inside that Ilmater approves of you and expects more of you now. And it leaves you with it almost feels like a memory, the memory of a god. And this memory is millennia, eons ago, in the dawn of time. There was a conclave of gods, if you will. As the Blood War began millennia ago, which is the war between chaos, the forces of pandemonium, and demons, flooding into to every plane of existence, threatening to wipe out all of sentient life. The forces of law and good that dwell on Mount Celestia issued a decree that accused Asmodeus of terrible crimes. Outraged by these claims, the Lord of the Nine Hells petitioned for the right to answer the charges before his accusers, the assembled gods of the multiverse. The angels, of course, shocked at his impudence, accepted the petition and actually allowed Asmodeus to testify before what is functionally the first greatest celestial tribunal. It's ponies all the way down. Oh my God. Fuck you. When he testified before Primus, Asmodeus attributed his actions, and you're there in the moment with one of the most charismatic entities you have ever seen, delivering testimony saying, my actions are dictated by the survival of the cosmos. Of course I sway mortals to be evil, but we've never, ever once breached a contract or an agreement that we have made. Ever. Right? We have obeyed the rule of law in doing this. He also pointed out that souls harvested, that we took them from the prime material plane. They serve me in the Imperial Legion, defending all of you. He's looking around the room, accusing every god assembled. We defend you from the forces of chaos. Right? We're not the souls that he took, used for a good purpose, to keep the tides of pandemonium and chaos from sweeping over everything. He further testified that he was bound by the rules of the Nine Hells, compelled to adhere to law and to maintain the devils and trafficking souls. It is his job, his holy job, to make sure that all contracts are abided, to make sure law prevails, and to make sure that the universe, the multiverse, everything is protected from the tides of chaos. The gods assembled refused to rule against Asmodeus and let him go back to the Nine Hells to continue his war. That is the memory that Ilmater leaves you with. I'm assuming you do what you want to do with that information.
So first of all, I have like a legal boner right now. And are you sure that litigation is not in your like skill set? Because that was I'm swayed. I'm swayed, like adjourned, court adjourned. Like this man wins his case for his client. Asmodeus is the man for his lawful evil lawfulness.
Why do you think Ilmater showed you that vision? I think I'm going to ask you that. Like as you are, as the dream is ending, Ilmater poses you a question, and that question is, why did I show you this? What is the lesson here?
Well, that there must always be a shield against the forces of entropy. And sometimes that shield comes in a detestable form, but it still has use.
There is no response to that as you wake up. All right. As you digest that, does anybody else want to do anything personally as you wind down for the night?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna use my miniature jar of ocean to flood my giant wet room and
all right.
take a nap while communing with Eric.
Everyone else hears the sound of rushing water and whooshing water coming from Menardin's room.
I also don't think we fully sealed the floor and doors, so it's definitely
leaking. Yeah. And it is evaporating almost immediately because this is anathema to the nature of Avernus. That water existing outside of you paying for it with something generally dear to you is anathema to the nature of existence here.
Am I able to reach Eric at all, or is he not picking up the phone?
You are absolutely able to reach Eric, and the sense you get from Eric is one of concern, because Eric cannot fathom, and I use that word intentionally, cannot fathom a world without huge bodies of water, without moisture everywhere. Eric is concerned for you, and is concerned for, you're not the only patron that he's got in in Waterdeep. So there are others that Eric is concerned for as well. You get the sense that Eric knows where you are, but is either unable or unwilling to use force against the rulers of the Nine Hells.
Would he like me to check up on anybody else in the company?
It is very much like a resistance cell. You get the sense that it is not Eric's way to tell you who else has made a deal with Eric. So the answer is no. Perhaps in the future if it aligns with his interests.
I can't believe he's got other followers just right here in the same city as you, same zip code. That's pretty fucked.
I'm not surprised. It's a large
coastal city.
Multinational corporation.
I guess so. Have you ever met anyone else from Eric Industries?
You have met Pirate Boy from season 1 in Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah.
Are you guys is there camaraderie when you meet, or is there what's it like when you meet someone else when you happen across someone?
It's very each department's very siloed.
So it's kind of cordial.
Department.
Yeah, it's cordial, but resources are kind of slim. Headcount reductions happen a few times a year.
Do headcount reductions ever happen at your hand?
Unfortunately, that is in fact a trade secret.
Okay, well, I will fucking ride I'll ride or die with you. If someone's threatening your territory, you just give the word.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Anyway, probably not necessary right now.
How about Piranha? Is Piranha doing anything before winding down?
I was thinking about it, and I don't think so. I think she maybe thinks about journaling and then is like, actually, let me see if there's literally anything else I can do. And then she just goes and hangs out with the staff and I don't know.
So
Talk to
they're
Mateus,
worried.
make sure
They're really worried about what happens when the food runs out and the water runs out.
All right, we can craft. We can create water. We have a resource right here on staff. Our good old Sensen. We are so lucky to have him. Can handle the water aspect. We also have the potable water. Not to mention, we've got a jar of salt water that you could probably try to wrestle away from Menridin, but if you ask nicely, she'll probably provide that as well. So water is handled, we are good. In terms of food, how many mouths are we feeding here?
I can make food too.
Oh, you can make food.
It's food and water. It's pretty badass.
Okay, we've got a whole diner in Sensen.
We have.
So everybody just let's take a moment to say thank you, Sensen. Nurturer, Waffle House, and Dragon Extraordinaire.
Waffle House.
That was my
Nice,
first job. My first job was Waffle House waitress.
Nice. There's a whole story behind that company, and like anyway, it's interesting.
Like if a Waffle House is open
is Waffle House porn a thing?
I'm sure.
Well, it's meth porn. They both exist.
Right.
No, Waffle House is sort of a standard by which, like, if a Waffle House closes, it's indicative of a certain level of like local disaster, like storms and such. Like Waffle House stays
now
open.
I can hear you typing.
They don't.
It's not me.
Yeah,
it's not me.
It's Menridin.
I did.
All right.
I can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. I got this. We can make a diner.
As you're having this conversation, LaFaller walks in from Coralon's Crown, and they are carrying a bushel of fresh vegetables because they are a high-level druid who runs the herb and potion shop across the street. So Trollskull Alley is looking like it's going to be pretty self-sufficient during whatever this bullshit time is.
Nice.
Aurora, what is Aurora doing before bed?
I have no idea.
Just lying your head down and like, I'm done with this shit, taking a nap.
Mola needs a nap. That's what's going on. Mola needs a very long nap. And
All right,
by nap, I mean long rest.
How about Dee Dee?
Dee Dee's doing weird things to the beholder.
Oh.
I don't. I just asked about Waffle House porn. I don't want to know about
give me a
porn.
perception check, Dee Dee.
Eyeballs.
Don't worry. We can still do laundry.
15.
You notice several of the courtesans are watching you like through the upstairs, like just looking down through the gate and taking notes and be like whispering back and forth, almost like they're talking about ways that you could improve your technique.
Is Dee Dee actually
kind of weird
the
stuff.
beholder?
No,
Yeah.
she's.
I didn't think so.
I made
her
that leap.
vivisection moment. Dee Dee's gonna see the courtesans looking down on her in her little hole, and she's gonna kind of scurry up the ladder and then just kind of glare at them and just pointedly like close the hatch.
I was like,
All
don't
right.
worry. Even though the gold standard of the dragons will drop and mean nothing, because without external trade there will be nothing to trade for, we shall still corner the market of Waterdeep, because with unlimited access to water, we shall become the richest people in resources, because people will give us food and services in order to use our baths, in order to drink fresh water, and in order to do their laundry and go to the bathroom. We shall be water barons!
So this is maybe the perfect opportunity for that class uprising, because now we will be the sort of rich in
She
resources
gets it. She gets
people,
it.
and we can demonstrate how to act right and how to come correct when you have access to resources and everyone around you is starving and thirsty.
And I would
poor.
never, ever, as your DM, set up a situation in which choices for evil are real easy to make. I would never do that.
I will be evil as fuck if it fosters a class uprising and takes care of people who need help.
All right.
Like,
All right. Why don't we take our 10-minute bio break?
What's in anything in the beholder?
No, it's literally, and it's not actually a beholder. You find out as you're vivisecting it. It was stitched together out of like pieces of old sausage casing.
ah,
Edie's
not
disappointment
even a
is
plushie?
immeasurable.
No.
She's going to start eating it.
Oh.
Sausage casing is normally lamb intestines.
Is this what Dee Dee does when she encounters something she's frustrated with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. Let us take our little 5-minute bio break, and we'll be back with the morning after the stuffed beholder feast and the message from a god.
Senzin and Dee Dee
Balls.
had very different nights.
oh.
Indeed.
Be right back. All right, cool. You're muted. And one of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Look,
you
you know
guys.
what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press to
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Just sense I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn, and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranger will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not just one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Poke me. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault. It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope, you're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No, I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
Is-
friends don't
is
twerk,
there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
hey,
That's funny.
at least you don't
That's
hear the
hilarious.
sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally creates a sucking whisper. What is it? Milky, moist whispers? I don't remember.
You made it worse.
How
did you make it worse?
Because I said moist. That made it worse.
And milky. Let's not overlook milky, please.
I think, is it milky actually in there?
They
Did I
are
just
milky
make
white
that up?
tentacles. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Rather you didn't.
Lots of D words.
All the
Dazzling
D-words.
Dee Dee.
Dazzling
Oh
Dee Dee.
dear God.
That's her Vegas name.
Dump truck Dee Dee.
She got that dump truck.
She got that dumpy.
Yep.
She kind of thick for a goblin.
You actually managed to convince the captain of this boat, Lord Dryland, to engage in some BDSM with your
I
partner.
got earlier.
Balls.
Balls! I swear I saw person. I don't know what you were eating, but it looked like you sniffed a piece of cheesecake and then did a dance after you took a bite.
I was eating an ice cream sandwich.
And you were
It looked
very
like
excited.
it was whatever you were
solid.
eating before that. It was triangular.
Oh, it was a little piece of bread that Joel had toasted, and he put some like black garlic on it, black garlic butter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And because it was like one of those things where you like eat something and then you're like, I'm not sure, and then you're like, you take a bite and you're like, ooh.
It was so funny because it was during Sensen's like really, really like serious moment, and then you just see you in the corner being like, sniff, sniff. Like, and then like happy dance.
Like a cartoon mouse.
Right?
Pretty much.
Cartoon mouse. I'm not
Alrighty.
gonna lie, I was thinking about trying to gaslight everyone in the tavern and being like, who ate my beholder?
I'm still flabbergasted because this whole time I have been imagining the beholder as like a giant arcade plushie, like fabric, crushed velvet, soft, and then the moment Seth described it as made out of sausage casing, aka lamb intestines, stuffed with like wool, just abject horror. I was like, why do they have this awful thing in the window? Why did Dee Dee steal it?
So is it stuffed with wool? Is it like a leather plushie made from intestine meat?
It's not food. And then
It is now, Ella. It is now.
I was like, oh my god, what is happening? And then Menredin is technically asleep during all of this, so she's gonna come downstairs to the equivalent of my dog getting into something awful.
I love that Dee Dee is the equivalent of your dog.
Well, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. It's like the beholder is that tampon that you really wish they hadn't dug out, and yet, of course, they did. It's right as soon as, and it's never any time except when company's coming over.
Exactly. It's like it's your pet got into a obviously non-food item and then either half chewed on it or vomited it onto the floor.
My ex had a dog that would go into the hamper, and every morning we'd find him curled up with the used underwear and my sweaty gym clothes.
Yep.
Yep.
They're perverts. They're perverted little freaks, but we love them because
Can't
they're
keep them out of the
very
trash.
I think I am
Are
gonna
we now
gaslight
talking about
everyone.
dogs or Dee Dee?
Do it. Do it.
All right. It is the next morning. Everyone's gotten their long rest. Sensen had Sensen had the very different night than Dee Dee had. And you gather in the common room of Trollskull Manor with Matthias, and we're gonna have to start naming the courtesans that got sucked to hell with you guys. So we're gonna have to have some names and personalities. I'll work on that for the next game.
Dee Dee's gonna stand up on the table with the remnants of the lambskin and the wool of the beholder, and she's gonna point a finger all around. And, who did it? Who ate him?
Matthias is just kind of like ducking. He finds one of the courtesans and ducks down behind her.
You, Maddie.
Wasn't me. Nope.
Why
not
are
it.
you running? Why are you running?
Because you have very sharp teeth and you're scary.
I am not scary. I've experienced tragedy, is what has happened, and someone must answer for their crimes.
Are you sure this isn't just
I
another?
was hungry as fuck.
Dee Dee's gonna like spin and look at you, Piranha.
And if I'm being honest, this has been true since season 1. I've always secretly, technically wanted to be a beholder. It's been a hidden dream of mine for my entire life, and I've never told anyone about it, but it's true, and it's literally in my character notes on D&D Beyond,
It
and
is.
I don't know
It
why, but it's
absolutely
been there
is.
since season 1. And I just wanted to become one with it, and when exactly would I have eaten it, Dee Dee?
This was a test. You failed. You crumbled under pressure. No one here can be trusted.
This is when Menredin like walks in the room and is just horrified by The wet rawhide remains hanging from Dee Dee's
Listen,
hand.
I ate it. I did it.
So Matt pipes up and says, "So this is another one of those situations where you accuse somebody of doing something you absolutely did, in a really angry manner."
Yeah,
it's okay. I took credit for the kill, and now since it's my kill, I'm gonna make jerky from it.
Well, there's only like little bits that Dee Dee has gnawed on, so.
Do you want some jerky from the? Do you want me to make you some jerky from it? It sucks that it was disappointing, but I can turn the rest of this into some pretty decent jerky.
It wasn't actually a beholder, is what it was, and it kind of made me a little angry, and I didn't know how to deal with those feelings, so I just started consuming it.
It's okay. I'm gonna make the rest of it jerky, and you can take a little bite out of it every time you feel pain from it, and you'll be consuming the experience and internalizing it and owning it. So, like, we're gonna get past this. This is just a hiccup, no problem.
Dee Dee just kind of sadly holds out the floppy bits that are left.
All right, I jerky that shit, no problem. Come on, this is like I could jerky that shit in my sleep.
You are a ranger. This is what you do. So you are making
level 10, baby.
You are making stuffed beholder jerky. Please add it to your character sheet. Stuffed beholder jerky.
Oh no, I'm giving that to Dee Dee because it's Dee Dee's disappointment jerky. It's the least I could do.
Stuffed beholder disappointment jerky.
Yes.
Got it.
Stuffed beholder disappointment jerky.
All right.
Add item.
So how do we now that we're like the barons in town, how do we uprise the class?
Funny you should ask that. As you're sitting around eating your breakfast, Fala will join you, and they sit down and say a prayer to Coralon, the elvish god of harvests, and say, "Well, how are we going to do this? We have to feed our friends here in Trollskull Alley, and I can maybe make sure that all of Trollskull Alley, and I guess if we combine all of our stuffs, we can make sure that we're fed here in Trollskull Alley. I don't know about other people who come knocking. I mean, I'm torn, right? What happens if people come and ask us for food? What happens if they try to come and take our food?
Then we defend it. Also, aren't there temples and shit?
Aren't we a temple and shit?
I mean, a temple for horse.
We do have, look.
Praise be.
When we threw the Bible study into our brothel and bed and bath and beyond, we probably did. Also, we've got Sensen on board, so let's be honest, we kind of, like, we're going to land a certain direction. What if, okay, we take care of Trollskull Alley. If you don't live in Trollskull Alley and you're starving, then we have, like, a station where people can come, and if they can volunteer to help with, I mean, there's obviously a lot of shit we need people on deck for, so, like, you show up, you work, then you get food, and if you can't, then we, like, if you're not able to, then we feed you anyway because you don't deserve to die just because you're not working. I don't know, this seems pretty obvious. If people are hungry, we ask them to work, please, and we feed them either way.
Everyone has a way to contribute to society. It just might take a little digging to figure out that way.
Yeah.
And by digging, you mean actually, like, digging, not digging around inside their skull, right?
I mean, the vivisection is always on the table.
Pick your poison. Far be it from me to decide for someone else.
All right, I am going to...
Outreach is an important part of both Triton Society and the Eric Industries public-facing PR department.
As you are having this discussion, Avi and Embrick, the armorers and the smiths from down the street, come in, and they are carrying a couple of ichor-dripping heads from several devils, and, well, The street was assaulted last night by about 15 lemures, and we beat them back. I don't know how the rest of the city is faring. It looks like the Griffin Patrol has kept the Palace District safe, but I don't know anything about the rest of the city.
Can I have one of those?
Absolutely.
Do you think
And
they're edible?
they give you both of them.
Yes, double fisting them. I'm disappearing. Goodbye.
Hey, Kitty, do you think they're food?
You want a taste test?
Kinda.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Before you taste test, let's put an image up here on screen.
What did you call them? What did you call them?
Lemures. Lemure.
Lemurs.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, lemurs make us think of the cute little lemurs, so I'm pronouncing it differently.
It makes me think of the King Julian from Madagascar.
Yeah. Menardin's the type of girl who would call it Chipotle.
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 I pronounced lemurs lemur when I was in elementary school and onto the internet for the first time in a Star Trek chat room, and someone's screen name was something about a ring-tailed lemur. I know now, but wow, that was a couple of years when I was saying that word super wrong.
You ever say a word out loud that you've only ever read, and then you realize how very wrong you were in the pronunciation of it?
So many times that macabre.
Oh my god. All right, hold on. There's the image.
Yeah, studying Latin did not help me with pronouncing Greek.
All right. So just make sure that you're okay putting that in your mouth. That's what they look like.
Menardin's the girl who licked a book.
I'm just saying, they're just like sloppy, dripping ichor. They're nasty looking things.
To be fair, when you originally described them, you said it was a head, and I see no discernible head of this creature.
It's like the chestal region with the sloppy face is what they're handing you.
Yeah, I rescind my previous statement, wondering if I can eat it.
Shoulders, gross.
It looks like a pile of damp, silty sand. And
I like sludge. I'm fascinated by it. Okay, goodbye. And Dee Dee's gone again.
it looks too much like oatmeal and...
Are you actually going to try tasting it?
Dee Dee? Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. 15.
Oh, easy. Easy money. 17.
You are absolutely unable to keep it down. It is poison. It is absolute poison. You all hear retching. You hear retching coming from Dee Dee's abode in the basement, which isn't really that different from a lot of other sounds that you hear from Dee Dee's abode, but...
You just hear her go, no, it's not edible. No. Oh, God.
If there's one thing Piranha has learned, it's that if you think you hear a sound coming from Dee Dee's abode, nah, the fuck you did not, actually.
Menardin learned, yes, you did, but don't ask.
It's different for everyone.
Yeah.
She does call down, we have electrolytes.
Yeah, can I have some?
Just open the jar down the stairs.
Menardin opens the jar directly over the lid. Off the ladder.
Standing there at the bottom, mouth agape, ready to take it.
Thank you for that.
It does the double duty job of also rinsing away some of the Lemure vomit.
Your sins.
Oh, God.
Dee Dee would also like to, after she's done having the worst time ever, she would like to study it a little bit.
Sure.
The good news is, I don't think you have a drain, so it's not getting rinsed away anywhere.
I'm going to say that there is a drain, and when Dee Dee goes to look at it, the grate is still there, but directly below you is a, maybe a half mile down, a glowing lake of lava.
Dee Dee is on all fours, looking down, is like, Anyway.
This is going to be a costly repair.
So we have our own incinerator.
We have our
Silver
own
lining.
waste dump as well. It's just, you piss right in the grate.
Oh my God. Love you guys. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So, Avi and Embrick drop off some of the night's kills with you and say, if you can make heads or tails of this stuff. What I do want is, Piranha, you can too now, since you're a 2nd level bard and you are proficient in everything. Anyone who's proficient in Arcana can give me a check, please.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm very, I wouldn't say I'm very smart at things now, but I'm smarter. I'm smarter at things.
I got a 17 on Arcana. I've never scored that high. My mom's
so
gonna
proud
be
of
so
you.
proud of me. Oh,
All right.
thanks, Mom.
As you guys are
very
looking at it,
low. I got a 15.
15 is fine. 15's good. These are, however you learned about them, I'd say for Menredin, it was some sort of arcane class. For Dee Dee, the same. For Piranha, it was just, you remember some conversation, someone who shared your campsite with one night was talking about these, however you want to pronounce them, lemurs, are the lowest of the low. They are the foot soldiers of hell. These are what wicked souls become when they die.
I wonder if we knew any of them.
Oh, I for sure did.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if they're the lowest of their class of all of the classes, I mean, could we like do a 2-pronged class war? Can we like double dip? I don't know anything about this society.
Give me a history check, everyone who wants to.
22. Ooh, nat 20 by
you.
the way.
22 also.
Senzin, I'm actually going to give you a success on this one too. Hell is lawful evil. You have a better chance of convincing the nobles of Waterdeep to give up their money than you do of convincing a devil to go against the hierarchy of hell.
Fucking nerds. What a bunch of fucking losers. Like, I don't care if you're lawful good or lawful evil. Like, fucking get an original idea for once in your fucking life, you boring piece of shit.
Well,
that is so boring. I'm not talking shit about your stories. That's just these individuals. They just seem like such boring losers.
Perfectly
There's
fine.
nuance.
Yep.
Snort some up once in a while.
Menredin just pokes the pile. It's like, are these even sentient?
With that, you do realize that they are sentient. They retain a lot of the memories they had during life. You remember that from your arcane classes.
That's unfortunate.
You're going to reanimate one and make me name it, aren't you?
Oh, baby.
I mean, that would be amazing. Can
Guess
I have
what?
one as my familiar? If I take the spell Flock of Familiars, can I have a Flock of Lemures?
Oh,
No.
I also have my frog.
You will have a flock of something. Did
what
you summon a
I'm thinking.
frog?
I summoned my frog, but I
well,
also
let's go through that in a second. Let's go through that in a second.
Hold on. I do have. I for sure took it. Where is it? I took Speak with the Dead.
Okay.
I have Speak with Animals, and I think Speak with Plants for what it's worth, if that helps. Yeah, I have both.
If I just start
throwing it out there.
waterboarding everything with this bar, can I do that? Does that count as an amphibious creature? And then I can, and then we can share a
It's
language?
episode 1 in hell, and you're already talking about waterboarding other living creatures. I love it.
Yeah, because it's season 4. You got to step it up.
But if you're waterboarding someone in hell, that must be like, assuming it's torture because they probably don't have a whole lot of water. That must be like such a like overindulgence of like torture.
Lava boarding.
I mean, it has to specifically be underwater for it to understand what I'm saying if we don't share a language, which is difficult here, which is why I was thinking of just constantly drenching it in my portable unlimited water.
Well, I speak Infernal, so
This is like Mrs. Trunch or Miss Trunchbull with a chocolate cake and Matilda. To all these people who don't have water.
I'm also just going to point out that when Dee Dee just calmly announces that she speaks Infernal, does anybody wonder why Dee Dee speaks Infernal?
No.
I mean,
I would never second guess that in my life.
You know, you gotta fill your electives in Goblin Community College.
Nobody's really judged me for speaking Primordial, and that's a really creepy sounding language, so.
But it sounds so beautiful when you say it. Like, you just have such a great, like, pronunciation.
Thank you, I try.
That's great. Yeah, not shocked at all that, hey, Dee Dee, so how do you speak Primordial? Like, that's bitchin'.
Infernal.
Infernal, sorry.
Yeah, you know,
sorry.
when you attend the elite Goblin Community College, you know, you got to take a couple of electives, fill out some of those general ed studies and everything like that. And then, you know, Infernal was encouraged given my track that I was on, my program, archaeology. I don't get to use it much these days. C'est la vie, you know.
Yeah, must be nice to bust it out sometimes, though, when you get the opportunity.
And
yeah,
I
it's
will,
like a party trick.
from
It's really
a
impressive.
a canon perspective, I am just laying down the law that Infernal sounds like the language of Mordor. So that is what Infernal
I
sounds
thought it was going to sound like Pig Latin.
It sounds like
You're
the
learning
language of
too, I
Mordor
guess.
in Pig Latin. There you go.
Not ubby-dubby?
Yeah.
Dee Dee wants to cast some Speak with the Dead.
Okay. All right. Certainly not on the one that was half eaten. There's not enough left for it to talk.
No, that would be silly.
All right. Tell me what you're doing.
So Dee Dee kind of just unceremoniously plops the head onto the ground. Does a little crisscross applesauce, holds out her hands, and then starts speaking in tongues.
Everyone is gathering around you.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
When our tiefling friend was summoning Hans and Franz,
Yep.
were they demons or devils?
Let's find out.
Because they definitely
I think they're
Spoke.
demons.
because they definitely spoke German.
Yep.
So is
I think
is
let's
German
see.
a dialect of Infernal?
Sure.
Or
Hold on.
is Infernal
They were
Mordor
demons.
spoken
So
in a
they are demons. So
German accent?
Shazara summons demons, and demons speak in bad German accents. So there you go. That is canon for our game. Yeah.
Das ist stimmt.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
Oh my.
what the
Use your words, you bastard.
what the overlapping chart of accents is
Oh,
for
don't try. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
for
All right, Dee Dee.
Infernal.
You are after a few minutes of everybody watching Dee Dee chant in this guttural language, the head starts to jerk around a little bit.
Oh shit,
and
it worked.
And the the eyes flash open, and it looks directly at Dee Dee.
Hey, buddy! And she says this in Infernal.
It responds in common.
Oh
and says,
shit!
What do you want?
I
is
should
this-
ask to
do
see
you
if
get-
this worked.
Yeah. Do you get a certain amount of questions, or
You get 5 questions.
Yeah. All right. It says, what do you want? And it is, Dee Dee will get this, it is heavily accented Chultan.
Oh shit, that's not good. Hey, buddy. One, who were you in life? Do you remember?
It replies, those are 2 questions. And my name in life was Theodore Heliot.
Is that mean anything?
It means absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay. Just like a normal guy, I guess. What did you do to end up in the hells as the lowest of the low, buddy?
I sacrificed many souls to the great necromancer.
If you could just name that necromancer, what would a name be that you gave to it?
No one knows his name, but he goes by, what's the big one? Starts with a Z. You know. I gotta go back into thingy.
So what did he say? I sacrificed souls to what? To what?
To
now?
the great necromancer. It's the undead god of Sh1t. I forget what his name is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm imagining a song like Spirit in the Sky, but about the great necromancer.
What's great is I don't know that song, so instead I've just got the Reading Rainbow song playing on loop in Menrid's head.
Bring it up. It is. Anyway, you have 2 more questions.
Dee's gonna look over. You guys got anything to ask him, or?
Yeah.
Sens is just kind of like crossing his arms, kind of like, is this really necessary? Face.
Ah, Sensen, come on, don't give me that.
Hey, little guy. Like, where's the way back? Like, to the fish and the sky?
How do we get back to the material plane?
Yeah, that.
The only way back that I can think of is a contract with one of the powers that be down here.
What type of contract?
Who do you have a contract with?
Is that that was 4? Is this last one 5?
Last one.
Last one.
All right, somebody roll a die because it's either going to be Menridin or Dee Dee's question. 50 and above is
What was...
What type of die?
just roll me a percentile.
I think technically it only answers.
It will only
my
answer to you?
question.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
all
what I
right.
was figuring. Yeah.
Maisie.
Oh, little brat.
Oh.
All right, what was your question?
Who do you have a contract with?
Zariel.
Zariel.
She who fell.
Zariel.
And with that, the light leaves its eyes and it just bubbles into a pile of muck on the floor.
Ripping pepperoni.
Does he bubble into the same muck he already was, or different?
You know, worse muck, like goop muck.
Ooh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, don't go to Sh1t. That place sucks.
I would like
Do they have
a.
a coastline?
Sh1t is basically Africa in 5th edition. It's the D&D version of Africa.
I just wasn't sure if they've got a coast or if they're mostly sand, because if they've got a coast, then I may or may not have been there, but if they're mostly landlocked,
Tropical
I would never
jungle, volcanoes, undead hordes of dinosaurs.
Senzin, give me a religion check.
A jar. Why do I not have jars anymore?
Do you need a jar? I can give you a jar, Menridin.
Yeah, I wanted to gather up his goo.
Yeah. Here's
10
a jar
is
for
all
the
you
goo.
needed.
Yay.
Senzin, as it answers Zariel, she who fell, you get like someone's walking on your grave, the shiver down your spine. Zariel is the cautionary tale for every paladin ever. Zariel was once an angel who wished to take the fight directly to the demons in the Blood War, and her gods prevented her from doing this. So against all of her gods' wishes, in order to do good, she took a host of angels to hell to fight in the Blood War. which resulted in Zariel falling and being named the ruler of Avernus, which is where you now are. This is the cautionary tale for every young paladin. Do not become Zariel.
That sounds really bitchin' and like a terrible way to discourage people.
Oh, so we're in Avernus. Is that like a specific subset of hell?
Give me an Arcana check.
Can I roll to see if I know?
I mean, Senzen knows what Avernus is. Like, Senzen is relatively well versed.
It's
Because
the
I'm
first
familiar-
layer of the hells.
There are
I'm
9 of
familiar
them.
with the outer plane of water, I just want to roll Arcana to see if I'm familiar with the hells as well, or if I'm just like really knowledgeable in one specific area.
I got a 23, so...
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the undead, dead now again, head mentioned Zariel, a lot of things start to click into place for you guys.
I got a 12, so not for me.
Do I need to roll? I feel like we've already rolled high enough.
Oh no,
Yeah, I
I
think
rolled
you
to
know
see
it,
if I'm basically
This was a
like
character
kid
decision.
who's really knowledgeable about the history of like England, but nowhere else in the world.
Or like the kid
Got
that
it.
really wants to tell you about dinosaurs but doesn't know anything about much else.
Yeah, and the answer is
That's just
yes.
me.
One specific special interest and massive gaps of knowledge elsewhere. But I still have my guidebook, very helpfully written.
You have your
By,
guidebook to Waterdeep that is now in
Yeah.
Avernus.
Yeah, it's not going to be so helpful now that it's partially in hell.
You just like cross out Waterdeep and just put Avernus in Sharpie.
Yeah, you know, I've got my magic holy pen that Sensen doesn't want anything to do with. So now it's just a pen, and I'm making notes in the margin.
Someday, in the far distant future, some archaeologist is going to find Menardin's book with marginalia, and it will be highly amusing.
It'll be Dee Dee.
It's going to have a lot of unfortunately phallic-looking drawings of tentacles in the margins.
Dee Dee will appreciate that. She'll write about you fondly.
Yeah. All right. So you've discovered some information. It's up to you what you're going to do with that information now.
Okay, let me get this straight. So Zariel was an angel who wanted to fight the demons in the Blood War, or wanted to fight with them.
Wanted to fight them. So the whole point of Asmodeus and his argument is that but for Asmodeus and the legions of hell, the tides of demons from pandemonium and chaos would overrun the multiverse, would run rampant over the prime material plane, the hells, Elysium, the primordial planes. Chaos would rule but for him. He is the Lord of Hell. There are 9 hells. This is pretty common knowledge, right? And Zariel is that Zariel is that cautionary tale to all young paladins, because in the service of what you think is good, you can do unbelievable evil, and you can do things that are atrocious, that are awful. And Zariel fell and was appointed the ruler of Avernus, which is the first layer of hell. And Zariel now gets to fight exactly what she wanted. She gets to fight on the front lines of the Blood War, slaughtering demons every day.
So here's where my narrow religious education might be failing me. How is that a bad thing if that was exactly what they were going for?
That's exactly what I'm struggling with. Like, so Zariel was like, hey, I want to go fight demons. And her gods were like, no, don't do that. And she was like, bet, actually go fuck yourselves. Me and these angels are going to do it any goddamn way. So they did. And they did fight in the Blood War, which is what she wanted to do. And then in doing so, she was named the ruler of the first tier of hell. So at what point is that cautionary? Like, don't do this because you might be really successful and be named the ruler of a place because of your strength and your convictions. So don't have those
Does
anymore.
anybody
It's
want to
totally
answer that, or do you
crazy.
want me to?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about your shirt right now, Seth.
All right,
Feels pretty,
what I'm going to say at this point is, where do you think Zariel gets the troops from?
The same place they were already coming from.
I guess
what happens when there aren't enough of them?
Golly.
You need souls.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's where they already were coming from.
But the whole point is, you need more. You need more. You have to tempt. You have to make people do evil to get those souls.
Is she the one?
Did they? Because there was a contract.
I was gonna say, is she the one that the elves signed the contract with?
Unfortunately, Menredin exploded those contracts.
We saw them though. Dee Dee had was
Yeah.
reading through them.
Yeah, we got the
we were
names.
picking through them.
Then I will say the contracts were signed with Hell itself. Both Asmodeus and Zariel were signatories.
Okay.
All right. So Zariel is only really as evil as Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Maybe.
Asmodeus.
Yes, every single time. Every
I was waiting for the
single
first one.
time. Every time. I'm gonna hold my my judgment here.
Okay. I mean, and there's obviously things that your knowledge doesn't entail, right? I'm only giving you the knowledge that is relatively common and that your roles are telling me you should have. There's things that you obviously don't know.
Doesn't an angel fall though when they go against their true nature? And an angel is not meant to lead other angels into death in a war that they're not gonna win.
Yeah.
But didn't we weirdly establish that they weren't dying? That they were just living in some weird perpetual torture of never-ending suffering in battle? Which, while isn't good, it also isn't death. And isn't exhausting the souls. And the souls are entering into contracts knowingly. And so many of the souls aren't being murdered and stolen. So I really don't see a problem.
Well, here's the thing, because we just saw the other side of this coin where a bunch of people were signing contracts for their souls that we already kind of determined was maybe not exactly above board. So in an ideal situation, all of the souls being contracted out are like willfully, intentionally, and without coercion being offered. But we've seen how these assholes operate. And so I think that's where we get into the kind of the rub of things.
Oh, well, yes, quite. I mean, you've met my parents. I've told you stories. I understand the whole, raised to think about, devoting your whole life to fighting one specific war and one specific enemy for your entire generational purpose. But also, they could just not sign the contract.
Well, my concern is that they signed it under duress, which means the signature, if we had any kind of judiciary system and good court, somebody who signs away their soul under duress or coercion would probably be able to keep it. But if someone's just full, clear eyes, full heart, take my soul, absolutely. Clear. I'm worried that some of the people that have signed their souls over, some of the ones we found, maybe did so because they were forced to by somebody who has a bunch of sway over them, Castellanter. Which, if I could think of a witty, schoolyard pun for that name, I'd do it right now, but I'm not coming up with anything. Castellanter.
Dee Dee, I'm going to say you get this flash of insight, it bubbles up in your brain, particularly given the bubbling muck that was once this Lemure. When a devil, and you also realize this from your experiences in Faerun, when a devil dies outside of the hells, its soul returns to hell. What happens when a devil dies in hell?
Ultimate death.
It dies forever.
Forever. The deep sleep.
That sucks for them.
Thus,
Cutie will relay that information.
and thus the need for an ever-increasing army.
Wait, so what's the deep sleep?
Forever death. When they die in hell, they're dead forever.
Yep.
That does change the battle map a little bit.
And
I feel like that was a given. Like, if you die in hell, you're dead for. It seems like you die to get to hell. Like in a lot of.
But the others, the souls don't. The souls just keep getting regenerated.
You can destroy a soul.
But yeah. But
I only just today became proficient in Arcana, so like this is all a little new to me, and I am not sure what to do with it.
This isn't my key area of knowledge, but I do remember that when we were interrogating the weird, crispy, creepy, whispery people about their recruitment efforts to the war, they did say that if we sign, our souls are theirs forever, and if we die, we just keep fighting. Which sucks for us, but it sucks worse for them, because then if they die, they actually die. So, like, what the fuck is that? Do we only die if we die on our home plane?
you can try and
Our
find
souls
out.
could get lost. Our souls could get lost if we don't know which way to traverse.
I feel like I get lost already. So like, cool soul, like.
But also
you wanna fucking prize for it?
the magic of the hells is things work differently. Things work differently in the primordial plane versus the hells versus the heavens. You know, you can't apply material plane logic to the hells.
This is so brand new to me. None of this, like, I trust you and I believe that to be true. I don't understand my ass from a hole in the ground when it comes to this discourse. So I am very grateful to have friends who understand these things for me.
Yeah,
Anderton is now just thinking in 6 dimensions about what she can kill to see if it comes back to life.
Maybe after this we could go to like the primordial plane and kill some elementals, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, I'm going to end
It
this.
was a good time.
I'm going to end this episode on a new arrival. Senzin, you feel this before anyone else does. You feel a celestial energy. You feel it coming from outside in the street. And the door bursts open, and hovering in the door is what looks like a little furry, 3-foot tall elephant with like 6 flappy butterfly wings.
The fuck is this?
Senzin, it is a Hollyphant. It is an emissary of the higher planes, and it just makes a beeline right for you and introduces itself as Lulu. Hello, I'm Lulu. You're gonna help me, right?
Hello, Lulu. Let's talk.
Excellent. Is there somewhere we can go privately? I don't know any of these people.
You can go in my room if you want.
Absolutely.
All right. We will leave that conversation for next time.
Nice.
And what is an emissary of the higher planes doing in hell, and what do they want with Senzin? Let us do our confessionals, and we will start, I think, with Senzin.
Yeah. I'm really preoccupied by this dream. I am wondering, what it could have several meanings. Like it's got a pretty disturbing meaning, because sometimes there needs to be order in place, even if that it comes at a cost. But what is the cost, and who are we to determine this cost? We're still learning the lay of the land. So I get it. Like if you remove a despot, then sometimes a worse one takes over. I mean, but I need to pray on this shit.
I'm just picturing the merch. Asmodeus was right. T-shirts.
Oh God.
All right, Piranha. How's Piranha feeling about having tonight?
Crunchy still.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Piranha is feeling a lot of things, a lot of mixed things. So everything got a lot shaken up and weird right after she had a big emotional disclosure to a secret entity. Not feeling super great about emotional disclosures after that one, but we'll see. Also, she's feeling out of sorts. She's feeling like all she has is a yardstick, but she's in Europe or Canada, and like what? So there's that. Also, just the sort of realization that all of the sudden we are actually now kind of the Castellanters. We have the ability to provide resources or hoard them or distribute them. Like the choice is ours, and we've already made our choice pretty much. And that feels like a huge step. Like if there's ever to be a silver lining about being in hell, it's at least that the social order has upended itself enough that maybe we can get some like good roots in this uprising that we're planning. And so that's where her head was at, kind of just like, fuck, how can we strategize? How can we use this to our advantage to help the people and help the people help themselves? And what the fuck is that adorable creature? What is that? How many butterfly wings does a little elephant baby need to have on its tiny little body? Holy fuck. I want to kill myself with how overwhelmed I am with oxytocin. I don't even know if we have fantasy oxytocin here or what my little half elf brain does, but whatever it is, it's working. And I encourage you to clip as soon as you said what that creature was. Like, I don't know what my face did, but I know it was betraying my heart, because holy shit.
Look in the Discord.
6 flapping butterfly wings. Are you shitting me? Yeah, I think I'll sign up for that, please. I'm gonna like just be like laying outside the door, not even trying to listen in, just like waiting to casually like, oh, adorable creature, what are you doing here? I'm just waxing the doorway. That's it. So that's where Piranha's at.
All right, cool. Menredin, how's Menredin doing?
I mean, Menredin is feeling dry, but she's surviving. She's a little out of sorts because she doesn't really know what she's doing. Everybody seems very concerned about this concept of the blood war, but she's just kind of sitting there being like, this is exactly what the Tritons do. We just reproduce every generation and train our entire lives to defend the material plane against incursions from the plane of water, and then we make more babies and die. That's what you do, and that's what they're doing here. And Zariel just became the new tribe leader. I don't understand why everybody's acting like it's so bad. I don't get it. But okay, sure. Oh no.
I love it.
But she's probably going to miss fish soon, but she remembered that she has 2 jars of pickled herring in her backpack, and so she's saving them for later. And the Hollyphant, It stinks of holy magic.
All right. Anything else?
Not much. She doesn't know what to do with all of these coins that they picked up because it doesn't seem like we're gonna tell our cop friends that we did the thing, and so it feels like we just kind of left that there.
Do you have gold dragons in your hands right now as we speak?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is why you're the one in charge of the money.
Yep.
You understand?
Even though Menrin has no idea what the value is.
They're shiny. And they make great sounds.
All right. Last but certainly not least, I can't forget like I did last time. Please, Dee Dee. How's Dee Dee feeling about what happened tonight?
Myriad would have been very mad at you, Seth. Dee Dee has a lot of thoughts. Dee Dee's got a lot of thoughts, a lot of things percolating in the old noggin. First off, really upset about that beholder. I was kind of, it wouldn't have been as good as like a live specimen, but like, man, if he would have just dead for like centuries, still would have been really cool to just get inside and just root around in there. There's still time though, obviously. Still time for me to find a specimen, hopefully dead. I don't want to deal with a beholder right now. Thank you.
I think Dee Dee's just conveniently dismissing the fact that beholders are like 5 times as large as the thing she took out of the shopkeep window.
I don't know. I thought maybe it like shrunk in death. I don't know, dude.
Okay.
What am I supposed? What? Also, never eating sludge man again. That was kind of gross. At least until I forget about it. It's like, when like you give birth and then you forget about the experience of giving birth and like what it felt like. So then you get pregnant again. You're like, oh, it wasn't that bad, but it really was that bad. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm also I'm thinking about these contracts. I'm thinking about these contracts and these souls and how this might benefit me. I think that Vecna would really like this. I think that if I could figure out a way to get some contracts for Vecna might, I might be on the up and up. I could be on the up and up with Vecna. And even though I don't have the hand or the eye, I think that he definitely wouldn't crush my existence into powder if I got him something worthwhile. Also, this little creature from the heavens is a nightmare for me. However, it is also bringing upon nostalgia for me of a long-lost friend who I haven't thought about in quite some time. And I think that after this, after we get out of hell, because obviously that is where we're going, the leaving of the hell, I need to go to the Fey realm. I gotta find Sneezy.
Okay. All right. And I will leave the summoning of the familiar for next time, because that will be amusing, because I actually have an image to share. So
great.
All right. Anything anybody wants to add before we call it for the night?
All right. Well, one more thing is that balls.
You have to do the hand gesture. Yes. All right. Then happy birthday, Ella. I'm glad that we could share your birthday with you.
Birthday.
And we will be back same time, same channel next Monday for What Does the Hollyphant Want? And how to start figuring out what the fuck you're going to do to get out of hell.
Sandwich.
Is it cuddles? Does it want cuddles?
I think many, many, many things in the hells would love to cuddle you.
Sexually. An
You're
orgy.
just saying that because I'm a woman of a certain age near my birthday, but I'll take it.
Sorry. Thank you for that. Yeah. Happy birthday. Off we fuck. Wave goodnight, everybody.
Off we
Bye.
fuck. Balls.
Balls.